Welcome. How are you?
Good evening. I am good. How are you, Bhaiya?
Yeah, yours today. Your sound is amazing. Really
Thank
clear,
you.
crystal. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, so today what we are going to do, Gautam, that we are going to do Soliloquy as it is the second part of the discussion, but also ki we have to make a difference between when we are soliloquy and interacting with an actor. So we have now we are going to do the exercise. We will do the soliloquy. We will talk to us. Okay, but there will be a point that we have to shift and we have to start interacting with the co-actor. So two things we have to establish. Okay, so we will take a point, we will take a clue, and then we'll with that, and then the difference will come. Okay, so talking to yourself and talking to an actor, talking to yourself and talking to an actor. So first we'll do one and then we'll take time and then go for the other one. Is it okay? Is it yeah, so let's start. So soliloquy, I'm right now going to do soliloquy, and then when I shift from soliloquy to a dialogue, so will happen. So soliloquy. Why it happened? They even they didn't wait for the first day. They didn't wait for the first hour, and they decided that they are not going to be a part of this group. Why? They know, they are very clear that it's going to back to back. I'm delivering one or the other product. Back to back, I'm delivering one or the other thing. But still, they don't believe. Strange. Like, okay, if I'm doing something for the first time, okay. Second time, okay. I have done things 10 times with the same precision, with the same efficiency. Still, they don't believe me. They talk as if that they are giving me something for the first time. I don't get why it's happening. It's for the first time it's happening to me that they are going to give something important, and then I am going to do it for the first time. It's really it's really strange. How will I feel, when I see the poster? No, I was just shift shift to the co-actor. Okay. No, I was just figuring it out. No, I was not telling anything to you. I was just um, sort of telling things. This is I do, it's a self talk I do. So I was just self talking. I was just planning what to do, how to start my day. Yeah, I was not talking to you. So did you feel that I was talking to you? No, it's not like that. Why it happened to me that nobody is trusting me? Nobody is. Why it's happening? Why it's happening? I know it's a very bad start happened today. It's very very bad. There was no energy. There is no enthusiasm. It's a bad start. But also I understand that where there is a bad start, it's always you will have a happy ending. The thing is, I just want to end. I just want to end our discussion on this topic. I told you that I tried my level best to get into your wavelength. I thought we are on the same page, but I think no. So I would prefer talking to me than talking to you. People will say that I'm mad. Okay, let them say. But look at me very seriously now. This is the last time I'm meeting. This is the last time I'm trying to tell you what I wanted to tell. Are you staring me? Are you really staring me? Don't you remember the day when you came and seek help? And once your ways are now clear, you are telling that I'm a mad guy who talks to myself. Sometimes I feel that I really want to make a very small circle. I don't need anyone. You know, I really don't want to explain anything to anyone. It's really, really frustrating. It's really frustrating. Okay, so let's try and see what will
You're
happen.
doing it with another actor. So you're
So
playing two actors, right? You're playing two actors.
so for example, one, I am talking to myself when I'm frame in, like when I'm here, and when I'm looking there, I'm talking to an actor. So it's a difference between the soliloquy when I'm talking to myself, and when I'm looking there and I'm doing dialogue because another actor is also speaking. So this is what we have to understand today as a transition, that how smoothly we are doing it. It is not, it looks like artificial right now, but we will go for the advanced level and you will get to know what will happen. So right now you just do it technically you do that, you are talking to yourself and then you are doing it. So that shift, and then we'll go for the other one, we'll add something, some action, and then it will be conveyed. Okay, before you jump into the exercise, please explain it in Tamil. I will also explain it in Hindi, and then we'll go. Okay.
ஸோ பேசிக்கா இன்னைக்கு வந்து சோலோலுக்கியும் பண்றோம், அப்புறமா டயலாகும் பண்றோம். ஸோ சோலோலுக்கின்னும் போது நம்மளுக்குள்ளேயே பேசுறோம். அப்புறமா ஒரு பர்சன் உள்ள வந்துட்டாங்க இந்த இந்த ஆக்ட்குள்ள வரும்போது அவங்களுக்குள்ள ஒரு டயலாகும் நடக்குது. ஸோ அந்த டிரான்சிஷன் தான் வந்து நம்ம இன்னைக்கு காமிக்கிறோம். ஸோ அது எப்படி இருக்க போகுது அப்படின்னா, இது ரொம்ப ஆக்சுவலா வந்து பார்க்க ரொம்ப ஆர்டிஃபிஷியலா தான் இருக்கும்னு சொல்றாரு. பட் அது பிராக்டிஸ்ல தான் வரும். த்ரூ த பிராக்டிஸ் இட் வில் கம். பிகாஸ் இது வந்து இப்போ ஒருத்தவங்க கிட்ட நீங்க நீங்க தனியா உங்ககிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருக்கீங்க. இப்போ சடனா ஒருத்தவங்க உள்ள வந்தா உங்களுக்கு வந்து அந்த அத கட் பண்ணி நீங்க பேசும்போது நார்மலா நீங்க வந்து ஒருத்தவங்க கூட பேசிட்டு இருக்கும்போதே அது வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஒரு சில தடுமாற்றம் வரும். பட் இது வந்து ஆக்டிங்ன்னும் போது இன்னுமே டஃப்பா தான் இருக்கும். ஸோ அதுதான் சொல்றாரு அவரு. எஸ்
Very
பையா.
nice. I really agree with that point. You know, generally in like this exercise, you know, we always take reference from the real life, but right now this exercise is just about screen and stage, because we don't we don't do it in real life. You know, so when I'm shifting to a co-actor, it's a cut, it's a scene over. So I have to imagine. So, and you must be, you know, getting how an actor has to imagine again and again, because there will not be always availability of a co-actor, so you have to imagine somebody is there and you have to talk. Okay, so it's a different shot. So on that ground we are preparing this exercise. So we don't do it in real life. We either we talk, or we talk to people. Either we talk to ourselves or we talk to people. But in when we are shooting, when we are on stage, maybe scene one demands soliloquy, and I'm talking to myself. But just after scene one, there is another scene and I have to establish a dialogue. So there has to be a shift. So in that technical ground we need this exercise. Very well pointed, that this is what we are going to try today. Okay. Yeah.
Well, in middle of your act, you're talking to yourself. In middle of your act, if someone is coming, if someone is barging in, so you're addressing them, something like that, or You're cutting
Yes.
the act and doing it with someone else. Can you just explain that part alone?
For example, I am doing it. I'm doing it, and somebody stepped in. Okay. Then I am shifting. So that person is not knowing whether I am doing self talk or not. Self talk is a very personal thing. It's in a private. I told you that it's a private exercise. Actor private corner. That will do. But actor private corner exercise on one scene, I'm doing actor private corner where there is nobody watching us, seeing us, observing us. Then how we are talking, what we are talking, what kind of content we are that time saying. And when somebody barges in, when somebody steps in, then we'll shift. So this is what today's exercise. Okay. Yeah. तो आज की जो एक्सरसाइज है जो हम दोनों भाई करने जा रहे हैं वो एक्सरसाइज ये है कि हम सबसे पहले तो सोलोलिकी करेंगे। सोलोलिकी का मतलब जो हम अपने आप से एक एक्टर बात करता है। जब वो एक एक्टर खुद से बात कर रहा होता है तो वो सोलोलिकी होती है। वो एक सीन की ज़रूरत है, तो उसमें हम सोलोलिकी करेंगे। स्टेज पर भी हमें सोलोलिकी करना होता है, लेकिन ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि देयर इज़ अ सीन कि आप एक वक़्त पर तो आप सोलोलिकी कर रहे हो, लेकिन आपको डायलॉग भी करना हो, तो शिफ्ट की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी। उस शिफ्ट को समझने के लिए हम आज ये एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं, जिसको भी गौतम करेगा कि we started we started a soliloquy and then somebody stepped in and then we shift. That person, the person stepping in doesn't have any idea about it. Okay. So in real life we don't do it because there is always a private corner, and when we will be relaxed enough when we are in that corner. Otherwise we don't go for that. We always prefer having a mask, and it is necessary for us actually, for our protect for in order to protect us. But the private corner exercise is different. But when somebody comes, then there is a mask. So very good. We are doing exercise, and when somebody coming, we are doing private corner exercise. But when somebody steps in, we are putting mask. The way we are putting mask is the exercise. How we are putting mask is the exercise. Okay, rephrase it and start this portion. Please rephrase it.
இப்போ வந்து நம்ம வந்து ஒரு எக்ஸசைஸ் பண்ணிக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். அது வந்து பிரைவேட் கார்னர் எக்ஸசைஸ். அது வந்து நம்மளுக்குள்ளேயே நம்ம பண்ற சோலோலுக்கி எக்ஸசைஸ். வேற நம்ம வந்து நம்மளுக்குள்ளேயே பேசிக்கிறோம். நம்மளுக்குள்ளேயே ஒரு ஏதாவது ஒரு ஆன்சர் வருதான்னு நம்ம வந்து ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்குறோம். பட் இப்போ சடனா யாராவது ஒருத்தவங்க ஸ்டெப் இன் பண்ணாங்கன்னா, யாராவது ஒருத்தவங்க உள்ள வந்தாங்கன்னா, அப்போ வந்து நம்ம ஒரு மாஸ்க் போட்டுக்கிறோம்ல. சடனா அவங்க கிட்ட அப்படியே டக்குன்னு பேச முடியாதுல்ல. ஸோ அதுதான் அந்த அந்த டிரான்சிஷன் அதுதான் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸோ அததான் சொல்றாரு சஞ்சய். ஸோ நான் என் டாஸ்க் இப்ப பண்றேன். பண்ணிட்டு நம்மளுக்கு இன்னும் எப்படி புரியுதுன்னு பார்ப்போம். ஓகே.
Okay, so in order to understand this in very easy way, let's call it mask exercise. Mask exercise. We'll decode it. How, why we are doing, why we are using this term mask exercise. Okay, let's start and then I will tell you how.
My business alone is in loan. My business is alone in a loan. I am alone in some debt. I am alone in some debt. Everyone, all my friends are doing it. All my friends. I, I, I'm doing it with my ancestor property money. It is all hard-earned money, but no result, no result. I want to talk. I want to talk to my grandmother. I want to talk to my grandmother. I want to talk to my grandmother. Though she is dead, I want to talk to her once. God, give me the chance to talk to my grandmother. I want to ask her, how did she earn the money to save so much? Because if it is hard-earned money, it should stick to me. But no, it's not sticking to me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm in debt tomorrow. Bank guy will come and question me. Tomorrow bank guy will come and question me. Hey, God! Sanjay, God! 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 அம்மா ஆமா காசெல்லாம் போச்சுமா. காசெல்லாம் போச்சு. காசெல்லாம் பிச்சைக்காரனா இருக்கேன். என்ன பண்றேன்னே தெரியலம்மா. அவன் மேல படுத்துக்கிறேம்மா. தூங்கிக்கிறேன். நான் ஜெயிலுக்கு தான் போவேன்னு நினைக்கிறேம்மா. எனக்கு அவ்வளோ கடன் இருக்குமா. ஆமா. வாப்பா.
But the thing is, very nice. The first part was really like the private corner. I felt, brother, I felt that it should be done only in private. You know, when actually somebody is not looking at us, the kind of revelation was happening, like the revelation that ancestral property and the tone and the emotion. It is like the way you were, expressing your like emotion. At this age, we need a private corner to express in such a way. Okay, first part. But the second part, what happened, that you should have avoided the same emotion in the second part. Then only we would have been able to draw the difference between the two. Getting? The first is okay, you got you emotion, beautiful, amazing, 100 on 100. But the second shift, when you started interacting with a somebody barged in, then you have to have a major shift. Okay, I'll tell you, there is a story. First, I will do the act and then I will tell you the story. How the professional people, the super professional people, the people on the chair, they have learned this art because they have to do it. Otherwise, you know, even when I'm working in the organization, I've heard this story and it's a great acting exercise. So there are two things. My academic head, like where I work in my block. So every time, some or the other school, school, some or the other story happens. It is happening every time. So I was sitting there in the office, in my office, and just in front of my office, academic head office is there. So a girl came and a boy called that girl that like your skin is your skin is as beautiful as a Russian. You will be in high demand when you turn in 18. So this is what he that guy said. Okay. So that case was going on and I was just working and listening what is going on, ignoring. And my academic head, and she was, that time she was ferocious. She was in a different temperament, telling that how dare you will get green card, you will get red card, that was happening. And she sent she sent the students and they went back. And then she got a call and started selling, okay, at what time we'll go. And she was talking to her husband. It's just a microsecond, I'm telling you, microsecond. The students went back to the class and she got a call and she was telling, at what time you're going. So that shift I really admired, and that's because of that I did the exercise. Now, case two, our school director, her name is Amrita. So what happening that my my academic head, she told me the story. Academic head, and some people were, yeah, what's the time? Okay. Oh, आदमी फंसी गया. Okay, just you do your work. So academic head was telling that uh, they were there on the location there, and the director was telling, uh, the director was telling she was firing people that time. The director was firing some people because of some issues. Some parents mailed against those people, and then she was firing. And these academic head was standing beside director, and she was telling that you're fired and you're this and that. And then when they went, the director is telling, okay, let's have party. I like, you guys have done beautiful in that project, so let's have the party. So so see, there is a detached emotion going on. If she is attached to that firing, or if the academic head is attached to the student's narration or the story, they will not be able to do. So this is what we have to, as an actor, learn, that we there should be a detachment when we are doing emotional things. What happened in your act, that the first act, you were not, you did flawless, okay, it was amazing. And the best example actually, for the private corner exercise, actor private corner. But what happened in the second shift, there was no transition, there was no shift, which we are trying, to get. So it was also a kind of, for example, private corner exercise starts, and then you shift, and then it was also a kind of the same emotional uh, wavelength was happening, the same kind of, because temperament didn't change. Are you getting it, what I'm trying to say? So there was no shift in temperament, there was a shift in movement. Like, I really like the movement. The frame was this, and then you turn the frame, and that it was almost here, it was beautiful as far as the screen is concerned. But emotional shift was not there, that was the thing. So when I'm talking about this two story, see this emotional story, the emotional shift, and these chairs, like those who are the decision maker, they have to do it everywhere. They have to do it in corporate, in family, because that's how they have to regulate things. Otherwise, if they get trapped into the attaching emotion, they will not be they will not be free to take this decision. So that the firing story, I want you to recreate the firing story, that you are the director, you are firing people, and I'm the academic head, and we are waiting for your the next decision. So we are just waiting, that there's a last call. And then you will, and how you're doing, like unmasking. That's because of that reason, that the exercise name is the unmasking. So she was having a mask with that person, the firing people, and then she suddenly shift the mask to the other person. Let's have a party. I like, really, you guys have really done well for this project, so let's just have it. So that, I am giving you a situation, just play it. You have 10 seconds, okay? Just think about it, plan about it, and then perform. Okay.
He's firing, firing people. This is a school atmosphere, bhaiya.
It can be anything. See, the plot is, you just have to uh, create an ambience where you are a director, a file, and there are some subordinates for you waiting for your decision, because we don't know, because of getting trained. So for her, for academic head, she was not aware that it will happen, and because of that shift, she got, that learning. Okay, like, she's the director, so how she's shifting. And because of that learning, I got that learning from her, that she was doing all those things with the narration, Russian story. And then when the students went off, she was talking, hello baby, how are you, and the whole, like, as far as acting is concerned, the quality change, the tone change, the posture change, the expressions change, everything changed. Okay, so you have 10 seconds to just draw it. You can take the school ambience, you can take your studio ambience, whatever you want to take. The situation is okay. Yeah, just take Yeah, just before doing this, just rephrase it in Tamil so that we will reach out to and then start
இப்ப
the basic.
நான் பண்ண
Mm,
எக்ஸர்சைஸ்ல என்ன தப்பு அப்படின்னா, நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அந்த
mm,
ஆக்ட் பண்ணல. குடிச்சிருக்கிற மாரி, இந்த காட பார்த்து கேட்கிற மாரி அதெல்லாம் கரெக்ட். அதெல்லாம் ஓகே. பட்
mm,
ஷிஃப்ட்ன்னு வரும்போது, ஷிஃப்ட் வந்து
mm,
தப்பா இருந்தது. ஏன் தப்பா இருந்தது அப்படின்னா, அது டோட்டலா ஷிஃப்ட் ஆகி வேற ஒரு விஷயமா இருக்கணும். பட் நீ ஷிஃப்ட்லயும் வந்து அதே மாரி ஒரு ஆக்ட் திரும்ப அழுவுற மாரியோ, இது திரும்ப கன்ஃபெஷன் மாரியோ, இல்ல கன்ஃபரன்ட்ரேஷன் மாரியோ பண்ணா, அது கரெக்ட்டா இருக்காது. ஸோ நீ வந்து ஷிஃப்ட்
mm,
பண்ணும்போது வேற மாரி இருக்கணும். வேற டோட்டலா வேற ஒரு இத பத்தி பேசணும். ஸோ ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிளா என்ன சொன்னாருன்னா, அவரோட ஸ்கூல்ல வந்து ஒரு ஒரு 2 ஸ்டூடண்ட்ஸ வந்து அந்த டீச்சர் வந்து பம்பார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அவங்களோட பிரின்சிபல் வந்து பம்பார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கும்போது, என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா, அவங்க வந்து பயங்கரமா சத்தம் போட்டுட்டு இருந்தாங்களாம், இந்த மாரி மிஸ்பிஹேவியர்க்கு. பட் அட் த சேம் டைம் அவங்க ஹஸ்பண்ட் கிட்ட இருந்து ஒரு கால் வரும்போது, அவங்க என்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னா, டக்குனு வாய்ஸ் டோன்லாம் மாத்திட்டு, "ஹலோ, எஸ் சொல்லுங்க." அந்த மாரி அவங்க பேசுனாங்களாம். ஸோ என்னன்னா, அந்த ஷிஃப்ட் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்டு. ஒரு டிட்டாச்மென்ட்
mm.
ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்டு ஃபார் அன் ஆர்டிஸ்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. ஸோ அத தான்
Yeah.
நம்ம இப்போ ட்ரை பண்ண போறோம். எனக்கு ஒரு டாஸ்க் குடுத்துருக்காங்க. அந்த டாஸ்க்க நான் இப்ப ட்ரை பண்ண போறேன்.
So the whole idea, the whole idea is all about this exercise that we are learning as an actor, as an artist. We are learning the detachment of the emotion. If we are detached, only then we can, have a distance with our body and emotion, and then we can do the shifting. Otherwise, what happens that if we are so much attached with the situation happening, we will not be able to shift. So there has to be a detachment. So this is what Gautam is trying to say. हम इस एक्सरसाइज में क्या करने जा रहे हैं, हम एक डिटैचमेंट प्रोसेस को लर्न करने जा रहे हैं, जिसमें कि क्या करते हैं हम कि हम किसी भी सिचुएशन में जो हमारी इमोशन है, हो सकता है वो ओवरपावरिंग हो सकता है वो ओवरवेलमिंग हो। अगर वो ओवरपावरिंग ओवरवेलमिंग सिचुएशन और एक्सप्रेशन और इमोशन एक मोमेंट में चल रहा है और दूसरा मोमेंट कुछ और है, तो हमें ट्रांजिशन करना है, शिफ्ट करना है। अब जो हमने एक इमोशन में एक मोमेंट पर किया है, वो सेकंड मोमेंट्स पे एकदम बिल्कुल गायब हो जाना चाहिए। दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल शिफ्ट। This is what we call transition, emotional transition. This is what happened to Gautam, that he beautifully did the first part, that the private corner exercise, everything done. But what happened, the glitch, what happened, that he couldn't, detach to the first emotion, and he carried that emotion in the second shift too. That was the problem. What should have been done, that he had to completely detached from the first emotion and then shift to the second emotion. So this is what we are going to do. You can do it. ये हम एक्सरसाइज में आज करने जा रहे हैं, and we'll try to see what happens, because this is also an experiment today. Okay, you can do it in Tamil. Okay, you can do it. So just open up. I just want to see in this exercise, I just want to see the first private corner, because it's a private corner, because firing doesn't happen in the public. It's a private corner thing for an organization, and then shifting.
மிஸ்டர் புருஷோத்தமன், உங்களோட சம்பளம் எவ்ளோ? நீங்க எவ்ளோ வாங்குறீங்க இங்க? கரெக்ட். 50,000 வாங்குறீங்க. ஸோ அப்டின்னும்போது, நீங்க என்ன டைம்க்கு உள்ள வரணும்? 9 மணினா ஒரு 9:30க்காவது வரணும்ல. 10:30க்கு ஆட்டிக்கின்னு வர்றதுக்கு நீ எதுக்கு வரடா? அப்டின்னு கேட்பாங்கல்ல. இப்போ என்ன கேட்பாங்கல்ல. என்ன கேட்டா தானே நான் அத வந்து எப்டி கேட்கறது இன்னும்? அப்டி கேட்பேன்ல நானு. ம். அதே மாரி மிஸ்டர் குலோத்துங்கன். என்ன? என்ன? ஆஃபீஸ் டைம்ல ஃபுல்லா கேமரால இருந்து பார்க்குறேன். எப்ப பாரு வீடியோ கேம் விளையாடிட்டு இருக்க நீ. ஆ? எதுக்குப்பா வர? எதுக்கு வர? தேவையே இல்லையே! வாங்க நாராயணன். நாராயணன், உங்களுக்கு ஃபோன்லயே உங்க வைஃப்ட்டயே நீங்க வந்து லேட் மேரேஜ் அதெல்லாம் ஓகே. அதுக்கு பேசிட்டே இருக்கிறதுக்கு நீ எதுக்குடா ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு வர? வீட்லயே இரு. Bloody 3 of you are fucking fired. I don't want to see any of you. Now, if I just mark you, you can't go to job at any of the MNCs. And someone of you has boost and come to office. What kind of an atrocity you guys will have, boss? What kind of an atrocity you guys will have? I don't want to get personal with you guys, but just before I giving you any black mark, I don't want to see your faces. I don't want any replies from you. Get out. Neeraj and Smita, what kind of a presentation is this? Wow. The Germany company is so happy. I'm so happy that you guys are on board with us. I never expected this. I'm so happy. I'm so like you guys will set an example to all the other employees. What I don't know how much ever hike I give you, I don't think it's going to be suffix because you have put your heart and soul because I am able to see it in the presentation. So happy, so glad for you. You should go. You guys should come and flying out in flying colors.
Okay, okay, okay. So what happened in this? If I break down the scene, what happened that the shift happened this time. But what happened that you got so much tired in pitching up and draining yourself, that tiredness was there in the scene second. Okay, that fatigue was there in the
Very
shift.
true. Very
So
true. Very true. Very true. Very true.
it was obvious that okay, you did one part, you did da, and then you are all exhausted and then so it was not shift for me, it was an exhaustion, fatigue coming from the shift. See how it is, how it is. So what we have to make, I just want you to have an anger, extreme anger, but make it tone down. Don't shout in anger. Don't get into that. Try it. It can be beautiful, it can be a new discovery for you. That then what will happen, technically you will not get drained first, you will not pitch high, you will not get tired, and then how you are making shift, because the director sometimes don't shout, because it's an organization, it's a room. So your voice can surpass the room. So they make sure that everything happens in the room, should happen in the room only. So these technical things you have to understand. Okay, so are you getting, brother, what I'm trying to say? That yeah, so it was beautiful, the first, like right now I'm very happy that at least we both are doing the first part, understanding it, but the shift should very organic. And in the second shift we should not feel that something happened and it was all obvious. In the first attempt also it was all obvious that that emotion was there. In the second attempt also the fatigue was there, the exertion was there, the pitching, breathing was there. So shift was there, you applied, you tried. But what I felt as an observer, as an audience, that these people are there in front of you, but you have a sympathetic or empathetic relation to them. So they are also there, they're seeing you doing all those things, and then you got tired, and then you just want to change your mind, and then you are saying, okay beta, do it like this, that. Okay, so this is what the crux of the exercise is, that okay, so that was the observation. Okay, and it can be like lots of multiple permutation combination is there in this exercise. Lots of things are there to understand, to to decode. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah. So for example, the best exercise for this is when you are an actor acting on stage, and or doing the scene on stage and then shifting. That is the best motive. For example, you are carrying forward a role, you're doing a role on set, and then you take a shift. That- so there is an angle there, and so like this, that is the uh, you can say the easiest exercise to perform. Okay. So if we can do that exercise, we can understand what I'm trying to say. That they do it, they are somewhere uh, doing a political leader addressing 1,000 people, and then scene is over, and then doing something else, or they're talking to makeup artist, or they're just doing a briefing with director. So that is the sudden shift happens, but it's a filmy shift. So I just wanted to uh, I don't want to take it as an exercise, but that is the real shift actually, where they are doing it something, they are becoming something, and then they come back, and then regular routine, the tone changes, the body language changes, the energy changes, so
There is
here
an
we are.
there is an actual scene like how you've told the politician thing. That is actually there in a movie where the shift will happen. He will be like, "உன்னை வாத்தா கொல்ல போறேன் பாரு பாடு எவ்வளவு திமிரு தான் அங்க நீ போஸ்டர் அடிக்காம விடுவ." அப்படின்னு he'll be shouting at someone. At the same time, he will be at the podium and he'll be shouting at his people who are working for him. And the podium's curtain will raise. He will put the shift and தியாகம் தான் உன்னை உயர்த்தும் குமாரே. That is one best scene.
These people, like those are big shots, they are big shot because of that handling, because of that emotional handling, because of the emotional, you know channelization. They know that, they are facing 10,000 people in a public address, and they are going, what you just imagine, the those who are facing 10,000 public as a political address, and then when they are maybe having sex in the bedroom, what is the shift they are having? See. And what if when they are alone doing something very private? We can't imagine, because their mind are, like their minds. So that is what right now I'm trying to discover. So there should
Super,
be a,
super.
yes, this is the idea, and we will incorporate that. We'll make a scene in next session, we'll make a scene like that. I will make, or we will make scene that we will come. And let's not make the cliche thing that we are angry and then we are going. Maybe we can start with a happy note, and then we can do. So there are lots of permutation combination happens, could happen. So we'll just try to do two scenes where we are shifting, we are actually shifting. But see how these examples happen. And there is a scene that a leader is addressing people, and something happens, and they are, like, they are acting, they are actors actually. These leaders are actors. It's scripting they are doing. They are reading the script, and they convince people by just reading the script. They don't have to learn the script actually, right? So this is what, that's why I think that in India, actors are politicians and politicians are actor, because of that system. And that's why they're all aligned. These actors become politician later because of that, because they know the shift, they know, people know them, people know their face, and they know the public, how they can make them fool. So it's all about making them fool, making the promise. It is an acting. I think this is the real acting. Narendra Modi is the I think the most act, dash 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 actor, because he knows. But it's a very cliche actor. The one tonality, one way of talking, one pattern. So one is a character actor, great character actor, like who is always there in the one character, right? So that's how we have to develop. Uh, I have got my students. So I will, and I will maybe,
Yeah, please, we'll wind it up, yeah.
yeah. So we'll wrap it up. Beautiful exercise. I'm really right now. I want you to see that doing the shift with that feedback. Like I gave you that. Make yourself detached with that emotion. Do it, do it, and get detached and discover new. Do it, detached and discover new. So there should be no connection, no association with first emotion E1, first emotion E2. This is what we are going to learn today. No connection should be there, even if it doesn't look organic. Okay, even if it doesn't look, life like, no problem, no issues. We have to understand, because this exercise is about screen and stage. We also do that when the light is over. Like, see, there is a, I will discuss, there was a rape scene. Okay, so I was playing the character, uh, Dr. For, there is a character like, uh, Steenberg's character, Major. So what happened in that scene, that that person uh, rapes his wife. Okay, rapes. See, on one light, it's just a fraction of second changes. Like, on one light, he's raping the wife, and light closes and light opens, and he is just, and see, like in scene one, he's raping the wife. Light opens and the light closes. He leaves the wife and he's like this. He is a baby right now. See that shift. So it was a non-dialogue shift. You see how, like the way you laughed, you just got that. See, the same actor is doing. Like I did that. So I, on one scene, it's a different kind of that that gown, night gown, cigar, and everything. And he's a psychologically ill person. So he has some issues. So on one scene, he's raping the, and that is happening, light off, and it's a fraction of second that light off and light on. He's just like so that is what we are going to learn in this session, that we have to just change that whole scenario. Like, people were, oh my god, what happened, what I just saw, what I just observed, what happened. So that kind of intensity we have to find, right? Okay, so let's have a homework that we will do two scene. Let's just do one scene, but which it should be detailed, that we will open with tomorrow's session maybe, that we are starting doing something and we will completely change the shift, right? Okay, so this is how we'll do. Okay, okay, see you.
Tomorrow, can we have a class, or day after tomorrow? When are you free?
I'll tell you, because today I managed to get, and my brother has already come, so I have to be. Okay, so we'll see. I'll let you know, because right now I'm involved in Dr. Foster's, the play, the drama production. So lots of things are going on. Once it is settled, in this week it will be settled, then it will be okay. Because right now I'm so much into thinking of making images and all. So we'll see. Okay, I'll let you know. But remind me also, because I have to also make this example, this scene, and we'll also do that. And once we have done this, for example, once we broke down this scene, we will record, we'll make a video of that scene. Okay, the way we want to showcase the angle, like the way you did that angle, or we will find some angle, so that we can also show the shift in angles, the camera angle or the emotional angle as well. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Over.